My first Broadway show was actually PAing for August Osage County because I had done it in London and I just PA'd one day of rehearsal on Broadway. I got to act across from Felicia Rashad in rehearsal, which was kind of crazy. And I also made their digital tour script back when people weren't really making digital scripts in the past. I then ended up going on tour on the non-equity tour of In the Heights, which is where I met Alex Lacamoire. And he said, "You do music, you know Finale? You want to come be my music assistant? You're a stage manager, you should know how to manage a band." And so I went and worked for Alex, and from there I made connections where I met up with Ron Melrose, who worked on Jersey Boys, and we started working on a bunch of shows together, including Bronx Tale. So what I tell people is, if you do want to get into the industry, do it any way you can, whether you are doing any department that you're interested in. One, you get to learn what other departments do, which is super helpful. Two, if a stage management team loves working with you and they find out that you are a stage manager, they'll want to work with you more if you're great to work with. I then got to Dr. Zhivago. This was in 2014, and I got the chance to either be a music assistant for $600 a week or be a PA for $500 a week. A stage management PA. Guess which one I picked? The one for more money, less time, and less stress. I wasn't getting up doing scene changes every time. I was sitting by the music director taking notes. It was great because I was still working with the stage management team on score updates, on script versus score, on all of that, on just being in the room. They knew that I was a stage manager, and Jim Harker, my mentor, even asked me to come and sub. Unfortunately, about 4 people saw the show and it closed very fast, but he then called me to work on his next show. On that show on the drive home, he said, "I don't do closing night gifts, I don't do opening night gifts, but just know this, you are my first call." And he kept that promise. Every show after that, I was his first call to be his first assistant. And a lot of times it starts like that. You get one shot, one opportunity, and you take it. You go in, you do the best job that you can, you meet all the people that you can, and if you're great to work with, they'll remember you and they'll keep hiring you. Whether you're in the props department, whatever department you're in, you'll be remembered if you're good. Also, a lot of SM teams do things differently. So if you are a first SM for someone and you go to another show as another person's first SM, what you're doing might be completely different based on show to show.